Hey, what's up guys? Chris here from DIY E65 E66.com, and tonight's video we are going to be showing you how to replace your backlights in your reading lights or your rear dome light. And again, here is our dash here. Those are our front reading lights up here, and this is the back seat, and this of course is your fold down mirror here. And looks like I already have a light out there too, so I probably need to replace that one too. But for this video we're going to be concentrating on this, but I guess it's probably the similar situation for that light as well. So I might make another video how to explain that one there, but for this one let's go ahead and just concentrate on how to remove this here. Now these pieces, this is a separate piece here. As you saw on the opening shot, you saw my auto trim and molding tool set. I recommend this. It definitely saves some scratches. I'm using this one right here. This is a nice little edge here, and then a little kind of a prong fork one up here at the top. And it also comes in a couple different sizes there, a couple hooks here, hook there, big hook there, hook there. That might be a little bit better for the molding up front here, but let's show you how to work it here. And again, I'll have all this stuff in the description box below this video here where you can pick up these products for yourself. But so the first thing we want to do here, okay, so again that is a separate piece, so let's start by removing this here. And again, you want a clean tool here because you're going to be kind of working the edges here. And so you just kind of want to dig up there in that corner there. I'm going to try to film it the best I can one-handed without messing up my interior here. Okay. Alright, and work your way around here. And again, there's little prongs here, so as we remove this here, you're going to see some little tabs that go right up underneath there, like that. Okay. So this is where you got to be a little careful here. You might be able to remove this without removing this one, but again, right here on the edge, there's a little slip right here, so we need to go ahead and slip this down here. There we go. Like I said, there's a little edge, so when you put it back, that little edge slips underneath that. But I already did a trial run on this, and I removed this first, and it gave me a little bit more wiggle room for pulling this down, so that's the way I'm going to go ahead and show it in the video here. But again, you might not have to pull off that first piece. So with the first piece off here, let's go ahead and again take our tool here, and now we're going to go ahead and kind of come around here to the bottom here, and see this is where the wiggle room kind of comes into play because it's able to, okay, so just get it right there, pull it down a little bit. Okay, now let's go ahead and pull it on down. Okay, and as you can see here, there's tab number 1 that fits right up in there, and tab number 2 that fits right up in there for when you put it back. So now we're free dangling here, and this is what our car looks like here with our first piece missing and then our dome light section here. So here's our main wire harness here, so if you want to remove the whole thing, which I will right now, let's go ahead and remove that there. Okay, and how to remove this, we're just going to push in these tabs right here on the side. There's right where my thumbnail is. There's one, and there's 2 tabs right there. It's a little tricky one-handed. Okay, we remove that from our little slot right there. And again, just wiggle it straight back out, and you're going to remove the whole entire rear dome light section here. So this is what the back looks like. Here's your little tabs here. So this is the way this is right now, is again, this is facing, so there's the front of the car, this is facing the trunk. So your 3 items are facing forward, your tabs are facing backwards for putting it back in. So let's go ahead and look at this a little bit more carefully here. Okay, looking at this a little bit closer here, we have our reading light here, of course, your reading light, your major dome light there, right there in the center. You have your other reading light here, and again this is the back here, so we have our passenger reading light, our driver's side, reading light, the major dome light, and then these things here. I believe those are the orange kind of ambient lights that light up, in the interior, so the car's not completely black. You know how you have that kind of that orange ambient light, and those are little itty bitty bulbs here and here. So how to get these out? Pretty simple here. Like all BMW or cars, you just kind of twist to the side here. So actually, you have to flip it around like this, and we're going to go counterclockwise. Okay, counterclockwise for lefty-loosey, and there you go. Again, for removal, you're going to just turn it around lefty-loosey. So now we're actually looking at it this way. So this is our dome light here. Let's take a little look here. Lefty-loosey. There's our dome light, and again, in my video, all these lights are still good, but this is for replacement if you need to replace these, or if you want to put color ones in. And how to put them back in, you just put them back in, and then now we're going to go righty-tighty up to the original position, vertical. Here is this one, same thing, comes out, comes back in, and then turn the right, vertical. This one goes in, and then turns the right, vertical, and now let's go ahead and put it back in like this. And there's a look of the bulb inside the reading light there. And that one as well, our bulbs. Okay, so let's put it back in. Alright, first thing we need to do is we need to connect our harness again. And so this is the top. Oh, and before I forget here, that's the part number by BMW if you need it. Right there. So this is the top, so let's go ahead and connect that harness there. Okay, and make sure that the harness it's working now, but make sure it's all the way pushed in here. Alrighty, and when you slip it back in, the harness here, you're gonna get a little tab, a little pop. You're gonna hear a little pop there. And again, now my lights are all working there. I mean, they were originally, but I showed you the removal and replacement without breaking them, so that's good. Alright, now let's put this in. Okay, and for the replacement now, that you have your dome section right here, what we want to do is we want to put this first one here, because it had that little slip tab first, so let's go ahead and put this one in first. And that's located right here. And so again, these tabs right here are on the back side right here, so all you do here is you just put this on in like this, and then just push up like that, and that, and that, and that's going to pop, 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 pop. Okay, now we have this here, and again our little tabs. Okay, so let's go ahead and inch it in like this, and then our little tabs again are right here where my pinky are. And they're just going to go ahead and flip up there like that, and it's going to lock into play. Make sure it's nice and flush all the way around, no gaping holes or anything like that. And that's it, guys. That is how we replace the rear dome light and reading lights for your BMW E65 E66. Probably similar on other models as well, but hope you guys enjoyed the vid. Please stop by DIY E65E66.com, say hello, drop a line, thumbs the video up, and let's move on to the next project.